It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Rams.
Set to kick off.
Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down, 10. They're on 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Handoff now out of the gun. He spins right by him. Delivers another move. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
The first carry now for the rookie out of Iowa State. Lead at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. He gets it again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kay, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
They're on the 19-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, here's Penix. Called in left side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Puts his body on the line, and he got it! That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Falcons into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It's Penix yet again. And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Drake London with the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite from the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's the one back on the handoff. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down.
First and 10.
No frills, nothing
34-yard
fancy.
line.
That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to it. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. Jump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
The give here on second. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down. Looking quickly here.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. He's out of bounds before he can challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the first down. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Penix here from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. Finds a little room there, gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Well, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
They'll come come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now they send their back in motion right. Penix working from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. Breaks free in the center of the field. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Pass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Get your money up. I make money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. LA connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
He's dropping back to throw. Has him running the comeback. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Set up the screen. Here's McCoy. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
I really like the timing for that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. We'll try and pick this up on the ground. Flies past the 1st, inside the 30. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams take a second quarter lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
One right down the middle. And the Rams push their lead to 3.
17. Falcons 14. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air with Penix. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense to the line. 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. That one going to go against the D. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. So first down from the 41. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Penix now. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
He's going to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He finds Adams. Complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Rams playing themselves to a lead here at SoFi. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
They'll
run it from the gun. Still fighting forward. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump. Go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 14. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Sack down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Penix now to throw. Completed to his running back. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That's just so good. I mean, that is TG tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
On 1st down, here's Penix. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Penix is going to throw again. Finds his back. It's Robinson. That screen was sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Running it after the penalty. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's Penix to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Third down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pockets for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. Cut near the goal line. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 24-yard line.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the biometric. Ran up by the Lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouths get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go, shot.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense in the hurry up here.
And it's 3rd down.
Penix on 3rd down. Man downfield, and he finds London. The 30. He's at the 10. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take the lead right away in half number 2. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
60 Eagle.
They'll run here on first down. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They go play action on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this very close to that first. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. That's the first down, and he's still going. There he goes again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Falcons 28. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
And 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here we got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Penix to throw again on second. Dumps it off to Robinson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
All set to go now from the 35. Penix on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. He goes to the hurry up here. Penix here from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running back sent in motion left. Penix facing a third and long. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Rams will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defensive coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. These guys on the field made the right play.
Set up the screen. Here's McCoy. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. He goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that will set up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Go check. Go check.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take this in for the score. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And he's done it so many times before in just this game, Brock. There he is again in the end zone leading that celebration.
I think they're running out of ways to celebrate.
I think so, too.
Right? They work on these things. They love these celebrations. But my gosh, he's made a habit of visiting the end zone. And it's his effort, it's his want to, it's his will that has carried this offense forward for much of the game.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcon first down.
Penix now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
On second and 10, it's Penix. That one's cut on the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Again, Penix to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 12. First down, Falcons.
On first down, here's Penix. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
It's Penix yet again. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offensive line fast.
And it's third down.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Penix is going to throw again. He's got it to his running back. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 15. And a Falcon first down.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. And throw intended for Drake London. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd down, it's Penix. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
For the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's set out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Rams have the 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Setting him on the dive. Dancing past him. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Back-to-back carries here. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Rams have it with a lead, looking to continue their postseason run. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Buffalo 18. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Check up.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Running back puts it on the draw. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Another carry for him. And it's another first down on this drive. This time they're in first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Let's go. Pass the 60. Pass the 60.
Back to the well again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
60 by 7. Ready, ready.
Design quarterback run here. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 5 yards on the play, and now they've got third and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with a loss and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Bronk, as they line up for third and goal.
Bronco 80. Hey, check that. Street.
Handoff now, running right. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. A lot of pressure on on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Penix working from the gun. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
The ability to track the ball. Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
From the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And air it out on 3rd. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. Gets this one to London. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down.
And again, it's Penix. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
You got tight. You got tight right there.
The give now out of the shotgun. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These big tackles in this league. They love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
To the left, and wheeled in by Ferguson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
There's a dive up the middle. They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Rush in.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams leading by 7. Second down now, 7 to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Have the 60, have the 60. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
Line up the design keeper. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. With 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Play straight ahead. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Rams 52, Falcons 38. Joshua Carney to kick off for
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's 2nd down.
To the air with Penix. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Yeah, that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
And as soon as his quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week. And welcome.